Innovation and independence took center stage in 2018 and were the hallmarks of a very successful and important year for DIDD. The hard work of our employees, self-advocates, the provider network, and families improved the lives of the people we support and paved the way for many others to achieve their goals. With the support of technology,
Nick, I'll see ya.
Carl became the first person to participate in DIDD's Enabling Technology Test Program and fulfilled his dream of living in a home of his own.
I like my new partner.
People don't want a lifetime of good services. People want a good life.
His new independent lifestyle gained Tennessee local and national attention.
Subtle technology that allows Lipford the freedom he's dreamed of.
And helped push the momentum for enabling technology forward.
Thanks for coming by.
At this year's Enabling Tech Summit, we continued education on various ways to utilize newly available supports and showcased how providers have used technology to change the culture and help people achieve their life goals.
I would recommend anybody to try it because once you see how well it works, I mean, they can do anything that we can do.
Employment is key to maintaining a life of independence.
I like to be out on my own like I am here.
And year after year, Tennessee consistently leads the nation in employment-first efforts. But there is still a lot of work to be done.
I get a big sense of enjoyment out of working with computers because I feel like I belong to this job.
DIDD continues to track and also increase the statewide competitive integrated employment for people in DIDD services. It is also working to make employment-first efforts sustainable long-term with a new mentoring program called the Tennessee Employment First Leadership Initiative.
The more information we know about how we're using our resources and what outcomes we're seeing for the people we support, the better that we can do.
And the department and the state's employment first efforts were evident at the 2018 Expect Employment Report presentation to Governor Haslam at the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga.
Tell me what you've been working on today.
Clean table, chill.
Okay, good.
The Employment First Task Force highlighted the importance of collaboration and partnerships in increasing the number of jobs for people with disabilities.
What we're trying to do is change people's ideas that say, well, that really, I'm not certain that can work in my environment. And I would challenge you, if you're an employer out there, to say, how can this work in my environment?
Tennessee Council on Autism Spectrum Disorder completed its first year of work toward establishing long-term plans for a system of care for people with autism spectrum disorder and their families.
I am the mom of two young men on the spectrum, and I think having the Autism Council is so important. It's so timely, and I really commend the state of Tennessee for taking this initiative.
1 year after all large state developmental centers closed and lawsuits were dismissed, we checked in with people who moved out of those institutions to see how they're thriving in their new communities.
I like the whole place.
What do you like to do?
I like to that. Come places.
It's more homey here. The girls are always on the go. They're just much happier.
And in communities all around the state, our seating and positioning clinics were recognized for providing critical services to hundreds of people with extreme physical complexities.
Any community helps me get around too. A lot more.
Governor Haslam saw firsthand how our mobile seating and positioning clinic is reaching the needs of people unable to travel.
I love when we can think of unique, creative ways to serve people.
And how the Harold Jordan Center provides personalized clinical treatment for a behaviorally complex population to help them reintegrate into their communities.
I'm Bill.
I'll cook in the kitchen.
Do you really? Good deal.
Employees at the Harold Jordan Center were also among several DIDD employees spotlighted in a statewide social media campaign called Serving TN, designed to recognize the people behind state government services.
Family support, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't know what to do. I really wouldn't.
DIDD strives to be a model employer, and this year we partnered with Lipscomb University's Ideal program to add 2 new interns to our team. Brad and Nate were able to gain the experiences they needed during their internship to graduate and take next steps in their careers.
Working here was a valuable experience to help me improve my media skills, network, and employment experience. and I can't wait to see where my career will lead me in the future.
As Commissioner of this department since 2013, I am proud of the dedicated work of our employees to support Tennesseans with disabilities to live fulfilling and rewarding lives. DIDD's work will continue to be a model for the nation.